ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते हरिः ओम्.
That which we call the outer world is perfect. This which we call the inner world is perfect. Each one filled with divine consciousness. Perfect comes from perfect. Take perfect from perfect. The remainder is perfect. Divine consciousness is non-dual. Anything that emerges from the divine consciousness is whole, is complete, is Purna. May peace and peace and peace be everywhere. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय
थम के रह जाती है जिंदगी जब जम के बरसती हैं पुरानी यादें. Sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in our heart. There are variations when we speak on past life. Some believe we reincarnate as animals. Others believe we stop reincarnating. We learn, some says we stop reincarnating the moment we've learned our life lessons. Many believe it is an endless loop. The stories go on. Today, our story is in the last charan of Purnamada, season 2, is about most kindled soul Ritu. When I say Ritu, my heart fills with great love and affection for her. Ritu is a metaphysical healer, past life regressor, US certified licensed teacher for Love Yourself Heal Your Life workshop, grandmaster, Reiki, numerologist. My God, it is endless with you, Ritu. Medium of light worker, angel therapist, neuro-linguistic practitioner. She is into healings from last 11 years. Wow, simply amazing. Well, Ritu has so many unique qualities in her, and today she's going to talk straight from her heart, seasoned with dollop of emotions, deep-rooted wisdom and intuitions. So we're going to be experiencing Ritu in a most beautiful way. In her innocent words, I welcome Ritu and Dr. Trupti Jain today for the second last episode of season 2 Purnamada. But before I do this, I take today as a big opportunity for our so loving, caring, and sweet teacher, guru, guide, mentor. I can go on and on about you, ma'am. I would really appreciate, love, and request that if you could speak few words for all the seekers, all the people who listen to you on the podium and all over the media in India and all over the globe. Few words from you, ma'am, on this special day, please, before you begin. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear Mridula. Welcome again to anchor the episode of Purnamada, and welcome Ritu. to be our guest today. Uh, Today is Teachers' Day, so a big happy Teachers' Day to everybody. And as a teacher for the last many years, I just want to say that being a teacher is a gift. You can be a teacher to your child, you can be a teacher to your spouse, you can be a teacher to your parents, you can be a teacher to your friend, you can be a teacher to your pet dog. So we are teachers because when you learn, we spend 15 years in school learning, more 5 years, 7 years, still learning. Well, once you finish your learning journey, it continues all your life, but you have to start teaching. I always say, uh, give back to society, to people, whatever you have learned. It can be just a little thing. Like I tell my mother, who's 85, Mama, you need to write a book on your recipes because that's what you're going to give back to society. Because she complains and says, मैंने तो कुछ नहीं किया. मैंने कहा मम्मा जो तुमने किया है ना वो बहुत लोग करते हैं पर वो वापस नहीं देते, तो तुम्हारी जो यूनिक रेसिपीज है ना वो तुम्हें वापस देनी है. So she is now busy putting all her recipes in a small little book. The book may be only 50 pages, but that's not important. The important thing is die empty, as somebody has said.
Yes.
So I think
Yes.
that's a message from me to everybody who's going to watch this wonderful Purnamada episode with my darling Ritu and Mridula.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So loving. So with this note, we take forward our season 2 series. Ritu, my personal experience as an elder in the family is nil. And I have 2 elders sitting here, one you and then of course ma'am. I just wanted to know that being an eldest, how does it feel in the family? And what all responsibilities you share? See, as I said, I'm the youngest in the family and I've never experienced these kind of things. So if you could just speak about this, being an eldest to many siblings at home, how does it make you feel? What experiences?
So, Mridula, thank you for starting with the question. Being an eldest is how you feel like it. First of all, thank you, Ma, for having me on this platform with you. And today is a Teachers' Day, and that's a very, very biggest moment of my life wherein I am associated with you, and of course, a beautiful soul called Mridula. And being an eldest in the family is like, for me, because it was in the start, it was curse because I was in this thing कि सब लोग मुझे बोलते हैं कि तुम बड़ी हो, तुम्हें ही सब कुछ करना है, you are just responsible, you need to share something with others. I was never ever able to get the things before I share with anybody. So it was always sharing, it was always caring, it was always to give. So I become a giver in that circumstance. Sometimes my second sister and the younger one keeps on saying कि तुझे ही सब कुछ मिलता है पहले, और तू ही हर चीज ले लेती है. मम्मा ने सबसे ज्यादा तुझे प्यार किया, पापा ने सबसे ज्यादा तुझे प्यार किया. So I think it was by default. Even I went into depression in some point of time when they used to call me, तू ही सबसे बड़ी है, तुझे ही सबसे ज्यादा प्यार मिलने वाला है, हमें तो कुछ नहीं मिलने वाला. So इस पे फिर मैंने स्टडी किया माँ कि ऐसा होता क्यों है, उनका ऐसा माइंडसेट कैसे बना. So when into their life, I could actually feel कि उनको ऐसा लगेगा, जबकि मुझे लगता था मैं सेक्रीफाइस कर रही हूँ. मुझे लगता था कि चीज जो मुझे चाहिए पहले मैं उनको दे देती हूँ. So जब ये अंडरस्टैंडिंग आया तो I took it as a blessing because he has made me a giver. And the journey begins from there, and now I'm just balancing the energy because हमेशा देते नहीं रहना, ये मैंने माँ से सीखा है, लेना भी हमारा धर्म है. So giving is coming from that scenario. So it was blessing in disguise again कि बड़े होने का मतलब समझ आया और balance of energy कैसे करना है वो यहाँ से आया. So it was like root cause was being an elder. So वहाँ से वो learning आया कि elder भी होना है, लेकिन आपको साथ साथ उनको भी ऊपर करना है. माँ हमेशा कहते हैं कि आप जब किसी से लेते हो तो ऐसे लिया करो. And I have seen her taking the things from me. you know, it is just a blessing. Again, माँ से मैंने बहुत कुछ सीखा है, सच में, मतलब this is coming from my heart, कि जब आप ऐसे करते हैं ना, मैं आपको कुछ गिफ्ट भी करती हूँ, so it makes me so warm that yes, she is teaching us a lot. I can't tell you in words, but this is what I learned.
Yes.
No?
I know, Ritu.
Yes.
It's very difficult when you are the eldest in the family, and then there are siblings, and then the eldest has a lot of responsibility. But you know, it has that particular position makes you understand, like you rightly said, how you can keep giving.
Yes.
And to give is a gift, you know. When you give somebody to something, to any small little thing आप किसी को देते, it's a gift because that person smiles back at you, that person gives you a hug, you know, you're actually getting strokes, let me tell you. So that's really what happens when you're the eldest in the family. But you know, Ritu, मैंने हमेशा तुम्हें देखा हुआ है, जब भी मैं तुम्हारे घर आई हूँ, you are such a giver, such a giver. बहुत rare होता है कि लोग स्माइल करके गिव करते रहते हैं. बट वन थिंग आई हैव टू आस्क यू, ऋतु, कि तेरा एक स्टेबल यू नो करियर था, एंड यू गेव इट ऑल अप लास्ट ईयर, यू नो. एंड 3-4 साल पहले से तुम कह रही थी कि मुझे हीलिंग सेंटर स्टार्ट करना है, हीलिंग सेंटर स्टार्ट करना है. एंड आई यूज्ड टू फील सो एंग्शियस कि ऋतु ये कह रही है पर कैसे करेगी, जॉब छोड़ देगी, यू नो, अभी सिस्टर्स है, शादी भी करनी है, डैडी मम्मी भी है, कैसे प्लान करेगी वो. सो आई वांट यू टू टेल एवरीबडी दैट इन स्पाइट ऑफ हैविंग अ स्टेबल करियर, तेरे जो फैमिली मेंबर्स है, व्हेन यू डिसाइडेड टू गिव इट अप, did they oppose you, did they support you? Tell us something about that part of your struggle.
That is quite interesting because they were all supporting me. But yes, of course, for my father, it was the biggest fear. You know, he was always into this thing कि तुम अगर छोड़ दोगी तो earning कहाँ से होगी? You know, I'm a supporter for my family. Of course, my mom also. But again, I contribute, right? So my father was in fear, and the fear was very, very huge. He used to tell me, ऐसे नहीं छोड़, ऐसे नहीं छोड़. तो ऐसे करते करते शायद मैंने वो 4 साल निकाल दिए कि अभी नहीं, अच्छा ठीक है, पापा को थोड़ा सेटिस्फेक्शन हो जाए फिर. But there was a urge, there was an inner voice telling me all the time कि छोड़ो तुम इसके लिए नहीं बनी हो. And you know, you must be remembering that you may recall that, I hope, कि जब मैंने आपको फोन किया था कि माँ, आई एम जस्ट थिंकिंग अबाउट दैट एंड यू टोल्ड मी ओके वेट, अभी है ना. सो ये 2-3 साल पहले की बात है. और इस टाइम माँ, आई डोंट नो विल यू बिलीव इट और नॉट, बट व्हेन आई वाज ऑन माय सीट, आई यूज्ड टू वर्क ऑन computers only, so I could see Archangel Michael standing over there, and he used to tell me, come on, get up now, this is not your seat anymore, go and handle your center, because center तो बन चुका था. In Feb 2019, we inaugurated that, and even after that, I was taking time to rethink about my decision. Am I going to leave my job? Is it correct? Is it the right time to leave it? But I don't know how angels have made me to take the decision. It was like a push for me. He keeps on standing there. It used to tell me, I could hear that voice. उठो, अब तुमने जाना है. So मैंने जब वो छोड़ा सेंटर, वो भी आर्ग्यूमेंट करके अपने बॉस की डिसएग्रीमेंट के साथ, मतलब, और जॉब छोड़ा. It was like quite a difficult decision, but I was aware that I'm going to do this, and that is only my purpose of life. हाँ, पर एक चीज अभी भी रहती थी कि मुझे ये सेंटर ऋषिकेश में ओपन करना था. So I can see another center, you know, in the Rishikesh. I always say कि मुझे वहाँ अपनी कुटिया बनानी. The कुटिया is very big. I can see that. I can visualize that. Yes, another center is going to come up.
Absolutely, absolutely, Ritu. मैं लोगों से ये कहना चाहती हूँ कि here is Ritu, young person, having a stable job, having responsibility, thinking कि मुझे healing करना है, you know, everybody is kind of encouraging her, the Archangel Michael is encouraging her. उन्होंने अपने अंतरात्मा की आवाज़ सुनी. और कई लोग मुझे कहते हैं, मैम, what is the kind of purpose of my life? And then they don't reach their purpose. Why? Because they don't listen, and they don't get drawn by what their soul is speaking to them. Here is Ritu, who not only heard, she can evaluate it, and then she walked on that path. क्योंकि उन्होंने चलना सीखा, चाहे किसी की हेल्प से, मदद से, जो भी है, but she walked on her own, and today she has a healing center, and I am so proud of her.
Let me add a single line, ma. Because जब ये आता था, ये voice जब आता था, I could actually see lots of cars standing, parking on that street wherein I am. It's a small street. I can actually see कि इतने लोग मेरी अपॉइंटमेंट के लिए आएंगे, और आई यूज्ड टू टेल मम्मा कि यहाँ देखना एक दिन ना कार्स खड़ी होगी मेरी अपॉइंटमेंट की, बट आई वाज नॉट अवेयर ऑफ दैट.
Yes.
That is the interesting part for me. And when it came up, I could actually see BMW parking outside. Even I don't have any, I don't own any small car even. Right? So imagining that was something weird, but it was coming up. So yes, listening to inner voice is very, very important.
Absolutely.
So please अपनी आवाज को सुनिए जब भी आपको कोई अंदर से आवाज आ रही है. Keep on listening that and act on that. It is the divine messages.
वहीं पे तो हम मिस कर जाते हैं ना, हम वहीं पे मिस कर जाते हैं,
वहीं पे मिस करते हैं. Absolutely. So Ritu, before you came for the PLR training also, you had already done Reiki, if I'm not mistaken, right? So what drew you to doing to come for the training of past life therapy?
It's again my divine calling, ma. I would say when my father got paralyzed, I was only 4 years old, and when someday somebody told to me कि तुम्हारे पापा ठीक नहीं, उनको paralyzed. I said, what is paralyzed? So नहीं, उनका हाथ नहीं चलता. ऐसे नहीं, सबके पापा ऐसे होते हैं. I was not having a view of having a father with 2 hands. I could not even realize this till the age of 30 or 35. I was not able to get it or absorb this thought कि नहीं सबके पापा ऐसे होते हैं. तो तब अंदर से एक अर्ज आता था कि पापा का अगर कुछ भी ब्लॉक है, I can heal it. I definitely heal it, and that was a inner push for me कि मुझे ये सीखना है. वो 8 साल की उम्र में मुझे ये थॉट आया, और शायद वो सीखते सीखते मुझे 30 years हुए जब मैं फाइनली रेकी तक पहुंच पाई. एंड देन आई गॉट द वर्ड व्हाट एग्जैक्टली वाज देयर कि दोनों हाथों से अगर आप हाथ रखोगे, ये इनर वॉइस कहती थी मेरी, तुम कहीं पर भी दोनों हाथ रख दोगी या एक भी हाथ रखोगी तो वो एनर्जीज जो है फ्लो होना शुरू हो जाएंगी. एंड आई वाज नॉट अवेयर ऑफ दिस मीनिंग और द इनर वॉइस व्हाट इज टेलिंग मी, बट आई वाज कॉन्फिडेंट एनफ कि हाथ रखने से कुछ तो ठीक होता है. मेडिकल साइंस, सॉरी आई विल से इट हियर, मैं मेडिसिन में बिलीव नहीं करती आज भी. I believe in Reiki and all the alternative therapies we are doing. That was such a blessing that I knocked on to the Reiki, and it brings a lot of changes in me. Transformation actually में मेरा वहाँ से begin हुआ. पापा को ट्यून करा मैंने Reiki, but he was never ever able to do the Reiki himself. He used to say ठीक है कर दे, but ma, I got the Reiki pillows for him. उन्होंने लास्ट तक अपने पास रखे. It was his head only. So he acknowledged that is what is the biggest thing.
Absolutely.
So that is how Reiki transformed my life and my entire family. Everybody is attuned. Even Banshi, my little nephew Vivan, he is also attuned. He knows how to do Reiki.
Very nice, very nice. So after Reiki, how did you come to learn past life therapy?
So yes, I would say it was again कि कुछ तो है जो मुझे आंसर्स नहीं मिले. Like पापा का पैरालाइज, और in 1994 I lost my cousin. She belongs to Ludhiana only. We were like this. We were like one. We were like nobody can set us apart. And we used to meet a lot many times in a year. And ऐसा लगता था कि जैसे उसके बिना मैं नहीं, मेरे बिना वो नहीं. और in the age of 13, when we were 13 actually, she used to tell me one thing कि ऋतु मुझे लगता है कि मैं ना चले जाऊंगी, जल्दी चले जाऊंगी. सर क्या बच्चों वाली बातें करती हो, अभी तो हम छोटे मतलब बच्चों वाली बात ही लगती, तुम पागल हो गई, not to say this kind of thing. But she was saying कि नहीं मुझे तो पक्का ही जाना है और मैं बहुत जल्दी चले जाऊंगी. So हम लोग, मैं बहुत पहले भगत हुआ करती थी, आज भी वो ऐसे पहले मैं रिचुअल्स बहुत करती थी, सोमवार के मंदिर जाना, मंगलवार को भी मंदिर जाना एंड ऑल दिस स्टफ. सो वी यूज्ड टू गो टुगेदर एंड आई यूज्ड टू टेल गॉड कि प्लीज डोंट टेक हर अवे, वो पागल है, वो कुछ भी बोलती है, अगर ये इसको सच में कुछ करना है ना तो उसको करने से पहले मुझे करना है, यू नो. वी यूज्ड टू वॉच मूवीज सेक्रीफाइस वाली, तो वो कुछ कुछ डायलॉग्स तो मन में रहते होंगे. To pray a lot कि इसको कुछ मत करना, मुझे कर देना. And finally it happened on 14th July 1994, and she died in a road accident, and that was a shock for me, and I went into depression for 2 years. Only with one question I had got this depression कि ऐसे कैसे जो कहते हैं वो हो जाता है. And the second thing was, which I got from this insight was, never ever say कि इसको कुछ मत करना to God. वो कर दे, माने ना की लैंग्वेज उसको अगर बोलो तो उसे समझ नहीं आती. He is very very innocent. He just say yes and तथास्तु and it will happen. So दो चीजें मुझे वहां से मिली. इसी चीज ने मुझे पास्ट लाइफ रिग्रेशन देखने के लिए, you know, करने के लिए मजबूर किया कि मुझे जानना है वो कहाँ गई. और शायद वही एक टाइम था. मृदुला, the other day I was talking and sharing with you that I started writing a diary wherein I आत्मा is a single word I wrote. आत्मा क्या है, कहाँ चली जाती है, क्यों चली जाती है, जर्नी क्या है इसके बाद की. That has made me to reach out to you when I saw you on the TV, Raas Pichle Janam Ka, and then of mine.
And I believe you wrote a mail to Ma that you want to be with her.
Yeah.
I believe you wrote a mail to ma'am that you
Yeah, in 2009 I wrote to her, and wherein I said कि माँ मुझे आना है आपके शो में, please call me. And then she wrote me back कि रितु दिल्ली आ जाओ, I'll be having a workshop over there. And at that time I was not earning too much. I said okay, we'll think about it, and then it went off. But in 2014 I straight away went to the therapist program.
तो तूने बड़ी शिद्दत से मांगा होगा कि सारी कायनात ने तेरे को जोड़ दिया माँ के साथ.
बिल्कुल मृदुला. और उस समय आई डोंट नो, एंजल्स आते हैं, ईश्वर खुद ब खुद वो अमाउंट भेज देता है, कैसे आकर आपके साथ सब खड़े हो जाते हैं. You can feel it, you know. I can't express it in words. It is just the feeling of your heart.
True.
Absolutely, Ritu. And I think in the last 4 years, तेरी growth has been phenomenal.
Yes.
Phenomenal growth. तो आज जैसे तुम अगर अपने आप को देखती हो तब और आज के ऋतु में, what is the difference तुझे लगता है?
वो ऋतु बहुत डरपोक थी. Let me submit that. वो ऋतु तो स्टेज फियर इसके अंदर इतना था. Even you have noticed it before कि जब भी मैं कुछ बोलती थी तो मैं स्वेटिंग बहुत ज्यादा होती थी. And I used to have sweat in my hands also. And that fear has shown me the session wherein I could see a life with my teacher. I was very reluctant for every teacher I met in my life, except you. मतलब आपको छोड़कर. So my mom used to tell me कि तुझे B.Ed करना है और तुझे टीचर बनना है. So मैं हमेशा कहती टीचर नहीं बनूंगी और कुछ समझ मुझे टीचर नहीं बनना. So I've been bullied by teachers in the childhood and age of mine, wherein we were not able to pay fees because my father got paralyzed and we were struggling so hard. They used to tell us ये कपड़े तुम कैसे पहनते हो, फीस तो में आ जाती है तुम्हारे मम्मा. So these kind of warnings were there inside me, and I used to hate teachers. So जो beginning हुआ वो ये था कि you know कैसे मैं टीचर बन सकती हूँ. ये चीजें अच्छी नहीं, टीचर्स को पढ़ाना नहीं आता. But when I came into this healing work itself is teaching me so many things, and it started with the teacher word. You know, you got a teacher in your life who is so humble. You know, you must be remembering that past life session wherein you asked me to bow down to teachers. You know, and that was the wow moment of my life, to respect your teacher because they have appeared in your life to tell you or make you learn something. So वो जो चेंज वहां से आया माँ, वो 4 साल के अंदर मुझे बहुत ऊपर ले गया. I don't know अभी मैं उस जगह पे आई भी हूँ या नहीं. I still feel like I'm, you know, a very very tiny point.
So तेरे गुरु तत्व ने तुझे मतलब वहां से उठाया जैसे मैम ने पूछा. तो तुझे आज भी do you feel some challenges? तुझे challenges लगते हैं? Do they stop you in life? And और अगर वो रोकते हैं, because you said you actually took a leap up and came to this, तो तुझे लगता है कि तेरे challenges आज भी तुझे रोकते हैं? And how do you cope with them then?
So, Mridula, for me, the challenge is a now stepping stone of my life. I took it like, okay, अब क्या नया सीखना है? So it doesn't as a challenge. It's appear to me as a learning. अब नया क्या आने वाला है? You know, अभी तो कुछ सीखा ही नहीं. तो शायद बहुत कुछ सीखना है. So I took it and I became, you know, very assertive in that. बिल्कुल तैयार हो जाती. जैसे कि जंग लड़ने जाना है तो जंग लड़ने के लिए आपको बहुत सारी तैयारी करनी है. वैसे वाला I'm always ready. Okay, come and I'll take care of it. I'm ready to learn it. I'm ready to accept it. That is what has come in me. It is by default coming now. I don't need to push myself for anything now.
Wonderful. You don't need to push yourself, and that's really fantastic. Very, very nice, Ritu. I want to say, you know, जब ये इस तरह का transformation आता है ना, मृदुला, तो important ये है कि she must have had some profound experience. As she shared that experience of her sister, you know, who kind of had a road accident and passed away. That was a profound experience because after that experience she became depressed.
Yes.
You know, and then slowly she started lifting herself. So I want you to share, Ritu, what has been your profound experiences as far as past life therapy goes, because that's an important tool that you took, and through that tool तेरी life change होनी शुरू हुई. So can you share some profound experiences?
I'll go by the first experience of mine with my cousin, where because the first question was in my head was why she has gone, what made her to choose this कि इतनी जल्दी चले जाना है. So in the group session when you were telling us to draw your past life, you know, I was doing the same thing and a picture came to me that there is a river and there is a boy standing there. He's holding his hands like this and he's like in depression, and that was me. And birth of Mumbai, and I saw myself as a Sharma guy. Maybe I was a Hindu. And then you said कि थोड़ा और पीछे चलो. So जब आपने ये command किया, तो I went to my college time wherein we were studying together. My sister was my colleague. She was studying with me in the college. I don't know the college name. I think some Bai करके. I still need to recall that, but I could not. So मैंने देखा कि बहुत बड़ा entrance है मुंबई के किसी college का, और मैं gate से थोड़ा आगे उसको कह रही हूँ कि you know I like you and I love you and I want to marry you, and she slapped me very hard and she said अपनी औकात देखिए. So I was a simple guy, belongs to a middle class, maybe the lower middle class or middle class family, and she was a very rich profile, and she was a Christian. So the cross in her here, you know. So जब उसने ये बोला कि तुमने अपनी औकात देखी है, that boy went into depression कि इसने ऐसे बोला, मैं तो इसको इतना प्यार करता हूँ, और वो घर जाता है और वो घर जाकर उसकी मम्मा जो है वो मेरी प्रेजेंट मम्मा है आज वाले, और मम्मा पूछती क्या हुआ, and I could not speak. I went into my room, I hanged there with the. So it was a suicide I did because of the word, and you know it's very strange कि इस जन्म में अगर कोई मुझे ये बोल देता था, तो किसी और तीसरे इंसान को भी अगर कोई बोलता था कि तुमने अपनी औकात देखी, तो I used to burst into anger. It was like a word to me. That was a dialogue wherein you know you get somebody is killing you inside. So वो औकात वाला word और ये वाला word, I was taking it in my heart in this. Also, and the age of the boy must be like around 14 to 15 years again, because पहले के colleges में हम लोग बहुत जल्दी चले जाते थे college. I think मैंने अभी भी last one में I went into college. So मुझे तब वो याद आया, and it was the similar age wherein I went through suicide, and the same age she had gone. She is just 14. She's elder to me, one year elder to me, and I was 14 and she was 15 years. She was 15 at that time. So that has given me a hit there कि oh, so ये कर्मा था कि पहले मैं चली गई तो she must be in suffering, she must be depressed. So this is the time to take back that suffering. You know, this is what has given me the depression का answer कि मैं क्यों depression में चली गई और उसने मुझे ये दुख क्यों दिया. और माँ उसके बाद उसका रीबर्थ होता है, मतलब शी इज
Really?
बैक इन आवर होम अगेन। या शी इज
Really?
बैक। I
और
shared the
कौन है वो
photographs
अभी
with you.
इस लाइफ में वापस कैसे आई? क्या है
She is
रिश्ता?
my she is my niece, taken birth in the same home to my.
Okay.
So now my बुआ is her दादी, because
Uh-huh.
वो मेरी बुआ की बेटी है और मेरी बुआ उसकी दादी है।
Okay.
ये मुझे कैसे इतना कॉन्फिडेंटली पता चला कि उसने बर्थ किया? सो माय बुआ यूज्ड टू हैव अ सर्टेन थिंग इन हर माइंड कि अगर वो वापस आती है तो उसे मुझे प्रूव करना होगा।
हाँ.
सो शी सेट अ डायलॉग कि जब तक वो मुझे ये नहीं बोलेगी कि गोगू मम्मा मैं गोगू हूँ, तब तक मैं नहीं मानूंगी कि ये वापस आ गया।
हाँ.
So to the surprise, I was there at home. She
हाँ.
was only I think 1 year की भी नहीं हुई होगी. She was just walking, मतलब पकड़ पकड़ के जैसे बच्चे चलते हैं।
हाँ.
और अभी वो बोलना भी नहीं, मम्मा भी नहीं बोलती थी। She spoke a word in front of my eyes कि मम्मा मैं गोगू हूँ। And we were like, oh my God! और उसके बाद मैम हमने इतनी ताकत लगा दी, एक बार और बोल दे, एक बार और बोल दे।
Oh my God! Yes,
This is
absolutely.
what has made me like, oh my God! This is, you know, मेरे साथ इतने experiences हुए मैम जो मैं बता नहीं पाऊंगी शायद ऐसे, but yes, I'll definitely try to tell.
Ritu,
So
I'm
यही
getting goosebumps.
so
I'm getting
yeah,
goosebumps.
so it's important छोटे बच्चे 2, 3, 5 साल तक अपने पूर्व जीवन की बातें बोलते हैं, and like Ritu is saying कि अचानक बच्चे ने ये बोला, okay, जो बच्चा इतना छोटा सा है, because he wants the child wants you to know I've come back. पर अगर आप बार-बार पूछेंगे तो बच्चा is not going to say. आपको ट्रस्ट करना है।
बहुत कोशिश करी,
हाँ.
बहुत कोशिश करी माँ, but she could
Correct.
not speak after that.
Absolutely.
So again, the girl who is my niece now, her name is Diksha, and you know, she has the same interest. Like she used to wear lots of bangles. अभी तो मुझे भी बहुत शौक था माँ, मैं बहुत अच्छे से रेडी होती थी बचपन में। Now I had lost everything, you know. I believe in simplicity now, but yes, that was a धक्का to me कि अब नहीं कुछ करना. But this girl also wears too many bangles. She has that habit, you know. और अगर राखी की बात करूँ, the cousin whom I lost, तो उसको बहुत शौक था, बहुत। हमारे पास बैंगल्स के हैंगर्स होते थे।
अच्छा.
In those times we were having hangers, lots of hangers, and where we used to hang our bangles. So एक अलमीरा तो हमारा उससे भरा होता था. So that was अब वो चीजें शायद नहीं रही.
So is she
yes.
attached to you in this birth also? Is she attached to you?
No, मृदुला, that was again a learning for me कि जो कर्मा जिस सोल के साथ जुड़ा होता है वो वहीं तक सीमित होता है. Relation शायद वो नहीं होता, because I don't feel that kind of intimacy with her now. But yes, I respect her. I really appreciate her. I really love her. But वो वाला जो love मेरी cousin के साथ था, वो attachment जो था, it's not anymore there.
Ma'am,
And
what's your take on this?
yeah, so
Why
Mutula,
so?
it's very important to understand that you have a certain relationship in a lifetime, okay, and then you have another relationship similar like that in another lifetime, and whatever was required to be learned by each other is over. Now that soul has to continue and learn from somebody else. That's all, right? So these are, I mean, we are all people who come together in a family. Sometimes we are very close, sometimes we are apart, but that's how learning takes place. If you get attached too much, so why Ritu not attached to Diksha? Because she has to now learn to detach. She knows कि वो कौन है. She knows कि ये मेरी cousin थी जिसके साथ मैं बहुत attached थी, अभी ये बुआ की बेटी है, whatever, and you know, so now she's learning detachment. If suppose she had thought कि नहीं अब तो ये मेरी ही cousin है तो मुझे attach होना ही है इसके साथ में, कुछ भी करके मैं attach हो ही जाऊंगी इसके साथ में, but that girl is detached from Ritu. चाहे रितु बोलेगी भी ना कि दीक्षा तू आ जा, संडे है, come and spend time, वो she will not come.
The coincidence is now she's in the path of spirituality. She has just learned tarot card and she's
Lovely.
actually teach her Reiki, and
Lovely.
she's coming on that path. But
No,
yes,
Ritu, she is now going to approach you as a teacher.
yeah, she's trying to do that. She is,
समझ रही हो now? Now she's, see, the roles have changed. Roles have shifted. We do multiple different roles, right? Now Ritu का एक time role था that she was a man and she was in love with this girl, like a lover. फिर इसने एक और role play किया where she was the sister. Now she's playing another role as a whatever, and now she's going to become and now she's going to become a teacher. एक ही इंसान, एक ही इंसान अलग अलग रोल तूने प्ले किए हैं with another person in different bodies.
जी माँ.
And you have to respect every role. तुझे हर रोल रिस्पेक्ट करना है, नॉट कि मुझे यही रोल चाहिए वापस. No. Every role will teach us such beautiful things, right? So that's very important. Ritu, I want you to share another of your lifetime where you had, you also got क्या कहते हैं, validation मिला था तुझे.
जी माँ, बहुत सारी
वो बहुत interesting lifetime थी. You have to share that.
तिरुवन्नामलाई वाला आप कह रही हैं?
Yes. Yes.
It was for my it was with my father, and I could feel now कि कोई भी इंसान किसी भी रूप में किसी भी रिश्ते में आपके साथ आ सकता है. So my father was my wife in that life, and I was a husband, and I was like very tall, I think above 6.5 कुछ करके, and South Indian Mridula. I was a very South Indian, and and a hard man, I could say.
Okay.
मुझे ये लाइफ क्यों देखना था पहले वो बताती हूँ, क्योंकि पापा पैरालाइज हुए तो उनको बहुत गुस्सा आता था.
हाँ, okay.
He used to say so many words to us which are very bad. So I used to get frustrated about it कि ये ऐसे कैसे हम इतना ख्याल रखते हैं. Even मम्मा के लिए बहुत कुछ बोलते थे. Every time he used to say something or the other thing for her. So I used to get irritated. It was non-tolerance for me at that time. So it was my answer. And in one of your session, I went into the session and I could see कि उस जन्म में जो मैं साउथ इंडियन हस्बैंड का रोल प्ले कर रही हूँ, मेरे पापा बहुत खूबसूरत लेडी हैं. Extraordinary girl I found in that life. She was so pretty, and I was keep on telling her one or the other thing. मतलब पंजाबी से कहने ना गाला देना, वो मैं उसको देती थी. I used to curse her all the time. I could see that. And my father is the biggest fan of Shiv Baba, and in the north also the lady used to worship Shiv.
Okay.
Place was Tiruvannamalai, because the glimpse you had in your past life sometimes is very, very clear. So I could see the temple, how is it building, and I could see the temple. I could see the shivling in that temple. It was too big. If you go to the Tiruvannamalai temple, it has a big shivling. So मैंने वहाँ देखा और वो लेडी कह रही है कि भगवान जी, मैंने सुना भगवान जी प्लीज मुझे इससे छुटकारा दिलाइए. इतना बोलता है या इतना कुछ कहता है. And I was standing besides her, and a snake came and it bit me like anything, and I died over there in the temple itself, in front of Shivling. I was a very big devotee of Shiv again, and I still belongs to him only. I feel like my friend. But again, I could see it was a great opening for me. Oh my God, you did the same thing with him. So why are you getting irritated in this life? And to my surprise, after 5 or 10 days, पता नहीं पापा की memory को क्या हुआ? He lost all the words. He was like very normal. He was like, अब तो वो गालियाँ सुनने को मिलती नहीं. अब तो हमने जिस दिन से मैंने वो बात देखा, it took only 5 to 10 days कि उनके पास वो मेमोरी नहीं रही. अच्छा आप ये वाली गाली देते थे, अच्छा आप ऐसे बोलते थे, ये अच्छा ठीक है. मतलब मुझे वो सुनने को नहीं मिला. The moment I balanced my karma, I said I balanced my karma. I understand that karma. I could take it positively, and it went off. The impact of that karma was released. So that is what I understood. Every time you saw your past life, it will be released. The karma will be released if you are willing to release it. If you are going to catch it, it will bother you like anything. So
Absolutely.
this was my learning from that.
And
session.
Ritu, then you visited the temple also.
Yeah, in the year 2016, I got the chance to visit it, and it was a very weird feeling. But yes, after that, I got so much of release. माँ मैंने ये feel किया कि जब आप उस site पे जाते हो, even you do know or don't know, you will have goosebumps in your body और कुछ shift होता है और आप
Absolutely.
I was like पूरा किसी ने मुझे जैसे नहला दिया है ऊपर से नीचे तक. I was just feeling this fitting, you know, पानी पानी और something is happening, current आ रहा है, कुछ तो हो रहा है, कुछ हुआ और उसके बाद फिर सब settle हुआ.
मुझे अच्छी तरह याद है ये ऋतु, बिकॉज जब तुझे जो
call किया था.
एक्सपीरियंस हुआ था, यस, तूने मुझे
मैंने आपको
कॉल
call
किया
किया
था एंड यू
Call
सेड
किया
ना
था.
समथिंग इज हैपनिंग टू मी, दिस इज द सेम प्लेस जहाँ पे वो पास्ट लाइफ मैंने देखी थी पापा के साथ में, एंड समथिंग इज गोइंग ऑन इन मी, स्वेटिंग हो रही है, चक्कर से आ रहा है, डिजीनेस हो रही है, रोना आ रहा है, एंड आई सेड ऋतु उसे आने दे, या लेट इट कम एंड लेट इट गेट कंप्लीटली रिलीज. So sometimes Mridula and Ritu ये हो सकता है, तुमने तो एक्सपीरियंस भी किया है, you know that you visit the place where you've lived in your past life and suddenly that closure जो होता है ना, like the place का closure,
Place का closure.
that can also, that can also start taking place.
Yes.
And suddenly then, you know, life starts changing, and like Ritu said so beautifully that her father lost that ability,
Family.
that ability to abuse. और आज ऋतु मैं ये कहना चाहती हूँ तुझे, आई नो पापा की डेथ हुई है अभी जस्ट 15-20 days ago I guess, and you are talking about him. I want to tell you Ritu that you are talking because he wants you to speak.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, he wants you to speak through you. He wants to reach out to so many more people in this world.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
So don't feel that पापा के बारे में तुम बातें कर रही हो, because हम पापा को इस तरह से याद कर रहे हैं आज कि पापा की वजह से तुमने कितना कुछ सीखा.
That is what I believe so strongly, ma. Even the constellation we did before he passed away, he asked me specially in their constellation, in that constellation, कि तो तुझे strong होना है. So the way I am sitting here formally because of him only, he wants me to expose, you know, explore into my word, which is called the word. He wants me. He's a supporter. I took him now as a guide, as a, you know, angel to me. So बहुत सी चीजें वो मुझे सिखा के गए हैं और मुझे ये बोलकर हमेशा से गए हैं कि you know, you are going to do it. No matter what comes to you, you are going to do it, and that is what I am doing.
Absolutely.
And, you know, when he was struggling, I was just telling him कि पापा शिव बाबा का हाथ पकड़ लो, बस अब शिव बाबा का हाथ पकड़ लो, वो आपको आगे ले जाएंगे, आपको घबराना नहीं, बस अब चलो. And he was telling me one thing कि उसने बहुत परेशान कर दिया, ऐसे लड़ो नहीं, अभी जाने का समय आ गया. So this is a very hard word which a mother could tell a father. So मुझे लगता है कि यहाँ तो डॉटर और फादर का रिलेशनशिप अगर मैं देखूँ तो एक सेपरेट चीज है, लेकिन अगर मैं पीछे की लर्निंग और आज की लर्निंग देखूँ, wherein I had a answer of his paralyzed, wherein he has done something to me which is called killing, and that soul was wanting that mukti from my hand. You know, this was something which is very powerfully moving inside, you know, me कि जो कर्म हम करते हैं उसके लिए आपको वापस तैयार होकर आना होता है, और ये आपके कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के बीच में आप लोगों ने जो ड्रॉ लिखा है उसको आपको पूरा करना है. At that time I was shut, you know, I was just losing myself, but the point he said कि तुझे strong रहना है, so I could hold it back कि नहीं, उन्होंने अगर ये मेरे साथ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट करा है तो मुझे वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट निभाना है. I cannot back. So that is what I did. And
Absolutely. ऋतु तूने जिस तरह से past life therapy को अपनी life में लाया है, by understanding the contracts with your family members, by understanding the relationship with your father, with your sister, it is so beautiful because you are now not only understanding karma, but you're respecting it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, हम लोग
Very
बहुत सारी
extreme.
चीजें पढ़ते हैं, just like kind of किताब पढ़ते, information लेते हैं, but उस information के साथ जो तुमने अपनी relationships को you know kind of पिरोया है इतनी beautifully, और तुमने हर रिश्ते को समझा है,
So beautiful.
you know, that is a commendable thing, Ritu, really.
Yes.
और मैं देखती हूँ तुम्हें जिस तरह से तुम मम्मी से बात करती हो, अपनी सिस्टर से बात करती हो, सबको हमेशा इनकरेज करती हो, जो तुम्हारे घर पे आते तुम उनकी कैसे यू नो कैन वेलकम करती हो, इन एवरीथिंग यू आर सो अवेयर. तेरे अंदर एक मैं देखती हूँ अ काइंड ऑफ यू नो यू आर अवेयर, मुझे क्या बोलना है, मुझे किसको कितना बोलना है, मुझे कैसे बोलना है. दिस इज अ बिग लर्निंग रितु दैट आई एम डूइंग फ्रॉम यू. So, Ritu, hats off to you, beta. You're really doing very well.
Absolutely.
Very, very well, you know. Excellent, Ritu. Very, very good. So, I know, Ritu, that 2019 you opened the beautiful Healing
Yes.
Center.
Yes.
And you can just turn your camera a little for us to see the Healing Center. Can you do that? Yes, that's right. That's right.
So this is
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yes, yes.
Beautiful.
So, friends, this is Ritu's Healing Center, which is in Ludhiana. And
So Ritu, because me and Ritu are from Punjab, and
Hanji.
somehow because Ritu is in Ludhiana and I'm in Chandigarh, and somehow what happens is like in Punjab, the healing system it doesn't flow in the blood. People don't understand Reiki and all that. It takes a lot of courage to do this. So Ritu, what made you so courageous to open up a center in Ludhiana? Because you see, we both are into the same field, same apna Punjab type of a feeling. Loki ene asani nal aande nahi Ritu. So what made you feel to have Sada Punjab Healing Center?
I say the authenticity of this thing. How could I dare to do it because I am Punjabi?
well said, Ritu, well said. You dared to do it because you are a Punjabi. I like
You
that.
are, you are Punjabi.
So I have learned it from my brother that you know, just if you want to do something, just do it.
Yes.
Much. You know, Punjabi ਹੁੰਦੇ ਨਾ ਸਿਰਫ ਕਰਦੇ ਐ ਸੋਚ.
बस ਉਹਦਾ ਤਾਂ is lot of that.
They can't think. They just do it. This is what I learned from him. You know, even though I don't have any brother biologically, but when he came into my life, he has given me lots of learning how to do the things. Even I know the counting of the rupees. जो मेरे subconscious mind में एक pattern था कि count करके देना चाहिए पैसा, वो मैंने remove कर दिया कि पैसे को count करने की जरूरत नहीं है. You know, whatever is yours is going to be yours. Whatever is not yours, it will go. Don't worry about it. This is what I.
पंजाबियों वाली हरकत.
हाँ.
ये भी पंजाबियों वाली.
Yes. तो ये जो सेंटर खोलने वाला जो एक जिद्दीपन था या जो कहें कि अंदर से आवाज आती थी, तो वो सिर्फ यही आती थी कि बस करना है और कैसे होना है. I don't know. I called Ma when we were supposed to do this session there. This time to workshop wherein we were also there, Mridula, forgiveness and. This past life session. So I was thinking to have a place wherein we can stay for 4 days. And then I don't know what happened to me. मेरी sister का first floor बन रहा था. And even this is what I would like to tell you ना कि जितने भी sessions मैंने अपनी sister के साथ किए, we could actually get into the future progression. Into that, and she told me one day कि मेरा घर बन रहा है, तुम्हारा भी घर बन रहा है. She said, मेरा क्या घर बनेगा, मेरा तो घर है. She said, नहीं, तेरा भी घर बना है. I said, what is the house number? She said, दोनों का एक ही घर का नंबर है, 143. She said, what does this mean? So, अच्छा ठीक है. So मैंने सोचा ठीक है, ये ज़्यादा बोल रही है. As a therapist, I was not able to believe it. But suddenly, Ma, when we were about to do the workshop here in Feb, in November, her, ये घर शुरू हो गया November में उसका construction, and she was doing it. I said, how about building my center here? क्योंकि पापा भी रहते तू घर से बाहर मत जाया कर, मुझे डर लगता है। और मम्मा ये चीज है तू कहीं निकल जाएगी, कहीं ऋषिकेश ही निकले तो बेटर है हमारे पास रहे,
हाँ,
सेंटर हियर। सो इट केम लाइक दैट मृदुला।
yes,
Wow.
yes,
घर बन रहा है, मेरा घर बन रहा है, मुझे मतलब and fortunately our home number is house number is 1439, so 9 was kept, 143 was always there. So this is how it came up.
yes.
So this is again माँ ने मुझे बोला कि ऋतु तुम्हारी डेस्टिनी में ये था।
Yes, तुम्हारी डेस्टिनी में बाहर गाड़ियां खड़ी होना. What you said, Mercedes
हाँ
and
मस्त,
Skoda.
हाँ,
Yeah,
BMW।
yes,
और मुझे याद है मृदुला, जब घर बना, मैं तो उसको घर ही कहूंगी, तब पेंटिंग नहीं हुई थी। ऋतु ने मुझे कहा कि माँ यू आर कमिंग फॉर द वर्कशॉप एंड ऑल, बट यू नो अभी मतलब ठीक ठाक नहीं है। मैंने कहा कोई बात नहीं, वी विल डू इट देयर ओनली, डोंट वरी।
सॉरी टू इंटरवीन, पर वो वर्कशॉप मैंने अटेंड की आपकी वहाँ।
हाँ, करेक्ट,
forgiveness में she was
you
there,
were there,
ना?
yeah, absolutely,
I was the first one.
yes, yes, yes,
It was 16th February, we were
Yes, yes.
at the inauguration by you, and it was my dream came true, Mridula again.
yes,
क्योंकि मैंने हमेशा ये चाहा कि माँ ही इनॉग्रेट करेंगी जब भी ऐसा प्रोजेक्ट होगा।
I was there. I was there.
Yeah.
so
So
definitely
this is what
ऋतु
you
का सब कुछ जो उसने सोचा है ना, everything is going to manifest, because उसने 4 साल से जो सोचा था healing center करेगा, तो she has done the healing center, now she's thinking of more things, I'm sure. Rishikesh ka healing center, so that is also
Absolutely,
going to happen. So
that will be
yeah,
dedicated to you, माँ।
don't
आपके लिए
dedicate
वो हमेशा
anything to
open।
me. I will come there and I will relax there, but
Most
move ahead. Walk, just keep walking. I always say, just keep walking, and a door will appear. Open that door, another door will appear. Open that door, another door. Keep walking. खड़े रह के कुछ मिलने वाला नहीं, right?
कुछ नहीं।
Keep walking, keep moving with your dreams. That's most important. So Ritu, I wish you all the luck, Vita. All the luck. Okay? And all my love to you. And so, मृदुला, ये सब बातें सुन के तुम्हें कुछ याद आ रहा है, मुझे लग रहा है तेरे चेहरे पे कुछ।
हाँ माँ,
हाँ,
मुझे
तो बोल दो।
So मैं इजाजत चाहूंगी कंक्लूड करने का, but ऐसा नहीं करूंगी।